You know that one friend who always cancels plans at the very last moment and somehow feels relieved about it afterward? The one who says they're exhausted, overwhelmed, or suddenly not in the mood to go out again tonight. Here's the truth most people never consider. They're not avoiding fun or avoiding you at all. They're protecting their mental energy, and once you understand this, everything changes. If staying home in comfortable clothes sounds more exciting than loud places and crowded conversations, you're not alone. A peaceful night indoors can feel better than any party when your brain is wired differently. Society may label this preference as boring, lazy, or antisocial without thinking twice. But psychology tells a very different story, and today we're breaking it down. Extroverts recharge their energy by being surrounded with people, conversations, noise, and constant stimulation. The more interaction they get, the more alive and energized they tend to feel afterward. Introverts and solitude, loving people experience energy in the opposite direction entirely. Even enjoyable social interactions slowly drain their mental battery over time. For these people, home isn't an escape. It's a necessary place to recover. Psychologists explain this through something called optimal arousal theory. Some nervous systems need high stimulation to feel balanced and motivated. Others function best when stimulation is low, calm, and predictable. This difference has nothing to do with fear, weakness, or lack of confidence. It's simply the way the brain and nervous system are naturally wired. Forcing constant stimulation on a low-stimulation brain causes burnout fast. So staying home becomes self-care, not avoidance or failure. Another powerful reason people love staying home is the sense of control it provides. The outside world is loud, unpredictable, and full of social expectations and pressure. Small talk, crowded spaces, and minute changes quietly drain emotional energy. At home, everything feels adjustable, from lighting and sound to emotional boundaries. For people with anxiety or high sensitivity, that control is deeply important. It's not comfort for luxury, it's comfort for stability and safety. Home allows their nervous system to finally relax instead of staying alert. That calm environment helps their mind reset and function clearly again. Here's something most people don't realize about those who enjoy solitude. Research shows they often score higher in creativity, reflection, and problem-solving ability. Their best ideas rarely appear in loud, crowded, or chaotic environments. They appear during quiet moments when the mind finally slows down. Staying home doesn't mean doing nothing or wasting time. It's where ideas form, emotions process, and clarity begins to emerge. A silent night with thoughts or books can be mentally productive. Creativity grows when the brain has room to breathe. Modern culture constantly glorifies being busy, social, and visibly successful. Social media celebrates parties, outings, and nonstop activity as happiness. But what if your best life looks calmer and more intentional? A quiet evening with comfort food and zero obligations can be fulfillment too. That's not sadness or failure, it's deep self-awareness. Knowing what restores you instead of draining you is emotional intelligence. Not everyone is meant to perform happiness for an audience. Some people experience joy privately, and that's completely valid. However, there's an important difference we need to talk about. Honestly, some people stay home because it recharges them, while others stay home because leaving feels heavy. Social anxiety, trauma, or depression can turn comfort into isolation over time. In those cases, home becomes both a refuge and a cage. Ask yourself this simple but honest question: does staying home bring peace, or does it come from fear? One choice is healthy, self-care. The other may need support. Recognizing the difference is the first step toward balance. For people who genuinely love staying home, they're not missing out on life at all. They're simply living it at a different pace and depth. They find joy in routines, rituals, and familiar comfort. Small moments become meaningful when life slows down. Psychologists call this low-stimulation preference. These people don't need constant entertainment from the outside world. Their inner world is rich, thoughtful, and deeply satisfying. They choose peace over performance, and depth over noise. If this sounds like you, hit the subscribe button right now. Like this video if you finally feel understood instead of judged. Comment below and tell me, do you prefer staying home or going out? And click the next video because it explains you even deeper than this one.